Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? You don't have to say sorry to me. I just hope the aid bring us more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. Until next time.
In every piece.
These all...
Stormcloaks or Imperials? Either way, all they want is everything for free and you to lick their boots. Ah, now that is a good question. Where does Hogni get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now having an orc for a wife would be something. Yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows? Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Are you going to buy or not? Just what you see here. Come back when you need for meat. Bring gold.
Imperials think we need their laws.
Alms. I said alms, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
The finest jewelry in all of Market.
Aye, a whole heap of it. You see that temple? Way up there? All them women keeping to themselves. Won't let poor Degain in, nope. Not even for a look. But they've got a treasure in there. Gold statue size of a child. Who knows what they use it for, but I know what I'll use it for. Well, let's not put it like that. Wouldn't want the Thieves Guild catching wind of us, eh? Nah, just creep in and have a go at taking it out. I'll be here and pay you half of what my man in Riften promised for it. You'll be helping out an old beggar, and the divine smile on that sort of thing.
The man I married would never speak of leaving his home.
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septum. I feel like living it up. What is there to know? It's a new temple, you bring it out. Bring it to me, I pay. Now get moving.
Just look at the blood coming from this cut.
Finally. Now get lost.
What's wrong?
Bring more gold.
You have to look. To see the quality of the meat. What else we... Oh, it's fresh.
Where'd you come from?
Yes.
Nope. Fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Silverbloods tax everything now that they run the city.
You're the most disgusting merchant I've ever
My
seen.
family came here centuries ago. We made a good living smithing the silver that flows through the city. But you probably wanted to know about the fancy carvings and stonework, didn't you? Travelers always do. Here, I have a delivery I need to make to Calcimo. Why don't you take it to him? He knows the history of Markarth better than anyone.
What do I do to deserve such hate?
Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate
All
your
they
help.
do is insult you.
I got some wonderful jewelry. Back.
Where'd you come from?
Yes.
My wife Kira runs jewelry on the market. Keep your hands to yourself.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father. Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
The finest jewelry and...
Hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Lisbeth handles the customers. I just check shipments.
Get away from me. So the Stormcloaks took the Reach? Maybe Talos really is on their side. Oh, by the Divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Dibella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn. Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return. I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us. Come back whenever you need something.
Feel free to take a look around the store.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
There's no shipments coming in, so I do nothing. Just drink. You a fighting man? How about a little bet? I'm drunk, and it's been a while since I had a good fight. 100 septums says I can take you, bare-handed. That's the spirit. Let's go.
12 septums on the big one.
Please, someone do something.
Someone do something. Just stand there and take it. Like
This one's a favorite. Legend we all know and love.
stand there and take it. God, no!
This one's a favorite.
Keep those hands up.
This is called the Skyrim's truest sons and daughters. Stormcloaks.
Fight! Fight!
This is an ode to Skyrim.
Wait! I can still fight! No. No, I can't. Fair fight. Here you are. My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat. Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company. I'm a porter. Just some muscle hired to move heavy packages. But we don't get any shipments in. Forsworn attack every caravan. So all I do is sit here and drink. I think I'm going to get another drink.
Of this new war to wage, and if I'll do it with man is gone.
How are your chores?
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to... I'm cleaning up Bill. And they're fresh for the road.
Black wings unfurled.
Aren't you wonderful? Why can't your father be more like you and your sister?
Are you going to walk over to Father and start anything again?
No, not right now. Maybe later, if I'm still upset.
The fray, and
unlike my husband Klepper, I watch out.
You drink? Nah. I
Get
like
away.
to see...
of Skyrim, sky-shattering Thum. And so the tongues freed
Hi there.
us from rage gave the gift of the voice.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight at your side. Watch your back, friend.
Then it
Better yet, pay me to do it for you.
Stormcloaks took Markarth. It is good to see Talos worshipped openly again. That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen, the battles I've fought.
The Jarl is refusing to
Earned
dispatch
quite a
men
name
to
for
the front line.
myself when I was
You think
younger.
it's because of the
The
Forsworn?
Bard's College still teaches some of my work to their students.
The Jarl is just biding his time.
Well, you've come to the
Biding
right
his time
place.
until what? Until another person is lying dead in the streets? Don't
Good
be
fighting
naive.
to you.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Degane the Beggar got himself kicked out of the Temple of Dibella. Caused quite the ruckus. Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day. What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that. Remember, ale and blood.
What? Where the voice-wielding power of the ancient...
Keep your hands... self.
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to...
You could have just...
Beware, beware.
The furniture in this inn, rotten to the core.
For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet
I don't know,
grows.
my darling wife.
You'll know the
It's rotten
Dragonborn's
because the wood is cheap and it's soaked with ale. Now we'll have to replace all the furniture
This next
before
song goes
bugs
out to the
set in.
Dragonborn.
Don't
Savior
worry,
of
my
Skyrim.
love. Just show the bugs your adoring face, and they'll scurry away in complete fear in no time.
His roar, fury's
Why did I
fire,
ever marry
and
you?
Not a day goes by I don't ask that question myself, my dear.
Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries. We need saviors to free us from all. The winds rage, heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. Funny. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
Hello, dear husband. Have you brought more silver jewelry for me to sell?
Listen.
Yes,
I do.
By the wood of the yard. Stop right there.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, they are perfect. Thank you both.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Fresh meat for your stomach?
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want? What? No. Thonar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth. But he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the nose, to finish. That old man's back is heavy with burden. Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb. Until next time.
They don't like us talking to people when we work. Don't get involved in that nonsense. Just want to work. Mullish, big orc fella. Can't miss him. Until next time.
Keep your hand to yourself. Can't talk. Mullish will beat me if I stop working.
We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out. Me and Hathrasil mostly. Mullish barks at us all day, but I wouldn't call that honest work. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Dagain broke some bones a while back. Altris quit. Kareen is too sick. Good day.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want? It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else. I can show you a few things, but anyone asks, and my name never comes up. Understand? Until next time. Don't even think about it.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to. Don't know anyone here who doesn't have battle or ataxia.
The law in Markarth, and it's off to Sigma with you.
Yes, Nobaki. How can I help you?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Surprised to see you working. Molish,
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
Tacitus, what is this?
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. I just... well, the forge gets so hot.
You thought what? You would skip a step, not heat the metal all the way through? Jesus. Now do it again. Need a new blade? Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Aklish, would you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. The girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there. That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves, lived as our ancestors would have wanted. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can. What? Your job is to do what I say. I say you have many nails and fittings to make before you leave. Now get to work.
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? There's no place safe.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
I'm Bothella's assistant. She's the... You should talk to if you
Keep
need
your
an
hands
herb or
to
a
yourself. I have potions for disease, love sickness, irritating children.
Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has. Thank you. We'd be better off without the Silverbloods. They send their brute, Ingvar, to shake some coins from me every few days. And Betrid Silverblood is always asking for more potions to fuel Thonar's ambitions. Gives him a temper fiercer than any bear. Only that they break an old woman's heart. So many friends, so many kin, all lost trying to rebuild a past that was over long ago. Now, you let me know if you need a cure. Anything else?
Bothella, I have a question.
You want to know a secret of mine, young girl? The most effective poison to kill a man? A potion to make others fall in love, perhaps?
I was actually just wondering if you had any family.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't.
I have one, a nephew. He's in prison for being a member of the Forsworn.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Don't be. We all make mistakes.
What business do college mages have in a place like Sassuan Chemistry? It's a place for more dead, not your weird experiments.
Hit it harder.
Hail, companion.